Hey everyone, and may the force be with you. Nikita with Dragon Blogger here to show you the Holy Stone HS600. This is an absolutely amazing drone for adults that has a 2-axis gimbal, EIS anti-shake, 3 batteries for a total of 84 minutes of flight time, a 10,000 foot range. 10,000 feet, that's 3 kilometers. That's a hefty distance. It features a 4K cam with 30 FPS, and this thing was a blast to play with. I absolutely love the fact that they give you 3 batteries that gives you all of the flight time that you need. They all come with their individual chargers too, so you can charge them all individually at the same time to maximize your flight distance. It's great. Holy Stone really does care about their consumer by giving you all of these awesome amenities, and it's all right there. It has this awesome carrying case too. This is everything to get excited about, and we haven't even paired and calibrated the drone. They give you a bunch of extra wings just in case you have a mishap. I actually did have a mishap with this. I'm infamously bad for crashing these things. I am not the best pilot, but I always have fun. And because these things are so stable and basically foolproof, I mean, you're basically covered. And this is one of my favorite parts. It's one of the smaller things, but it's really cool. It's a landing pad. We're actually going to do a test to see how accurately it can land on this landing pad from when we take off to when we use the return to home feature. This also features a really cool interface that has a automatic take off as well as a return to home button on the actual app itself. The app is very important for this product, so make sure you grab it because that is how we will see the screen record footage later on. I mean, this thing is just, it reminds me of kind of like the Terminator. It looks really cool, and I really enjoy it. Holy Stone has drones that you can geek about, and I'm a Star Wars fan, so I like droids, and drones is about as close as I'm gonna get right now. So I really did enjoy this thing. The interface is so cool. The controller is basically the hub that gets everything ready to go, and it's just great for holding the phone for viewing the footage. So I am beyond excited to take this out and show you guys the really awesome footage. And like I said, we get to see the test if it can land on the target or not. And so we begin our journey with the Holy Stone HS600. So before we do the return to home feature, I gotta tease you guys a little bit with just some general comments about flying this thing and piloting it. It is very responsive to the controllers. Now, you do have to go through calibration. It walks you through very easily. All you have to do is pull the controllers down towards each other in the center, and then the calibration process will start. Once you connect it to the Wi-Fi signal that it produces on your phone, you swipe to unlock the motor, and then you can use the press to take off feature that comes with this absolutely fantastic drone. Now, it also features a really good like auto hover. So like I bring this thing, and it is a windy day outside, but it manages to stay like relatively in the same spot without moving too much, which I really think is nice. And then when you want to take it off and take it around, it's really super easy to pilot. I mean, anyone with decent motor skills could do it. Even if you're kind of slow and get disoriented from the X and Y axes that come into play when piloting, you are pretty much fine. This thing is pretty stable, and you don't have to worry about it crashing or breaking so easily. Like it's thin, it's compact, it's sleek, but it is not fragile. I admit I may have flown it into some things, but that's beside the point. I exercise caution. I make sure that there was no one in the area, but I'm not the best pilot. I will admit that, and this thing is still really easy to fly. So this is just me doing like a little fly around as you saw, and then a manual landing. Now next, what we're going to do is we're going to take it off from the start point using the nice nifty landing pad that they include, and then once we do that, we're going to kind of fly it off into the distance and see where it goes. I'm literally just going to hold the controller down and just send it. And so we'll see what it looks like. I'm really excited to show you guys because this is really fun. And I really wanted to test Holy Stone to see just how good the return to home feature. And let me tell you, you're going to see just how amazing it is. So this is some of the footage that I was able to record on the phone. You can see it flying around and in some different areas. And then when all said and done, you can just bring it back home. You just press a button, and I mean, it's getting so far away, and I just, I miss it. So I want to call it back. Now, here is the part that I am so excited to show you. So, after its short flyaway distance, when it finally returns home, it's going to land. And you guys are going to be surprised, honestly, at the results of this. And I was satisfied. I thought that it was great. I thought it was fantastic. It can be a panic sometimes for people who are bad with these things. When I first started, I would panic, and because I would fly it off and I'd be like, oh, I can't see it. I don't know where it is. And it's really cool that you have this button to just kind of help you out, when you kind of suck. It does a great job, and I just think it's so cool that it comes with this really awesome pad, so you can be kind of a show off. And when is all said and done and you hit the return to home button, it gotcha. But no, for real, what did you guess? Yeah, I was just a little disappointed too. But it got really close, guys. It got really close. Like, when you see where it actually landed, you aren't disappointed by any means necessary. I mean, until the very last moment, I actually thought it had it from the angle I was at. But look at how close that is. So, if you are looking for a fantastic drone, one that's well manufactured, that's super cool, you'll have a great time with it. It's super easy to learn, and it's just, I mean, amazing. Definitely check out the Holy Stone HS600. It is a drone for the books and a drone to make memories.